Hi everyone, I just want to share my experiences about the CEO Go Venture business simulation. My class and I, we did the automobile simulation, and I just wanted to share my experiences, some of my strategies, things like that. I think I tied for first place or something close to that. And my initial strategy, well, first of all, I didn't really know how to go about doing a business simulation. This was my first simulation, so a lot of it was just kind of winging it, just using prior business knowledge that I have. And so my most important strategy was to create a very strong brand. So from the first year or the first decision period, my goal was to take over the market. So from the first year, I decided to scale out my business to every single market possible, so every single country. And I also heavily invested my budget into marketing and sales and advertising. And so that was the biggest thing that I did. And right off the bat, I also created a very high ethics score, as well as investing into R&D. So my first priority was, sales and marketing, getting my brand name out there, as well as scaling out to every single market, just so that I can actually create my brand. That's something I didn't want to wait to do. And then, R&D, as well as a high ethics score. So that was essentially my strategy. Right off the bat, to be honest, I did start off, I think, in first or second place. And then it was me and another person from my class. We just kind of kept switching back and forth. So I think my strategy was really strong. I heavily invested into those areas, and then I tried to keep my production up. And then throughout those periods, I kept purchasing different reports, like the competitiveness report, performance report, seeing how my inventory did. Like if I had a lot of inventory left, if I had missed sales, things like that, so that I can set the different distribution channels. So let's say we have like East, Central, West, like those different markets. If I missed a lot of sales in the central market, and my distribution was low for the central market, then I upped my distribution. So just seeing where my sales were going, seeing how many sales I was missing, seeing how much my company was growing from each period, and calculating those projected sales so that my inventory matched those sales, and then going back and reinvesting into different areas. So it was really important for me to create a very strong brand. To me, it just made a lot of sense. And then, keeping my production up and using the reports to actually calculate how much to produce, where to push products, things like that. It very much so is kind of like a real life experience. I really enjoyed it because it wasn't really just like learning from a textbook. We actually got to implement what we were learning, and it was kind of just us, having like our own business. So that was really cool. Not a lot of classes do that, and it was just a really great way to see how we could potentially run our own business. So I really liked it. I'm also really competitive, so I I did put in a lot of effort to try to win. But yeah, that was just a little bit about my experiences, and yeah, to be honest, I really enjoyed it, and that was my biggest strategy, because most companies that we see succeeding, even like like real life, they didn't create a whole lot of profits their first few years, or actually many years. They focused on creating a very strong brand. So to me, that just made sense. And yeah, I hope that helped in some way. Thank you.